Hey everyone, welcome back to Melissa's Kitchen Table. Today I'm going to show you how I make stuffed cabbage in the Instant Pot. Super easy, super quick. Alright, so you need a sharp knife, you need a head of cabbage, and I'm going to take off all these cruddy looking leaves and place those to the side. We're going to get rid of this core. So this is why you need a sharp knife. You just want to cut around that core, like so, and pull it out. Super easy, right? All right, so over here I have my Instant Pot. We have 1.5 cups of water in the bottom of the pot, and I already have my trivet in there. I'm going to take my head of cabbage. You know what? Let me wash that real quick. Hang on. Okay. So we're going to put the head of cabbage in there. You want to make sure the seal is nice and tight on your pot. I just used this for something else, so that's why there's condensation on it. And then put it down. All right, so I'm going to move it so you guys can see. Now, on the top here, some of the Instant Pots, you have to turn this little lever to sealing. On this one, you do not, but some of them you do. So if you do, you want to make sure that's what you're doing. And then, hang on. Whichever pot you have, you're going to want to hit pressure cook. You want to make sure it's on high. And you're going to adjust the time. We're going to do this for 9 minutes. And then on this particular model, you have to hit the start button. Now, once it comes up to pressure, it'll start counting down on its own, and then I'll show you what we do from there. Okay, so in the meantime, while that cabbage is going, I'm going to put 1/2 cup of long grain white rice. Well, this is actually jasmine rice. Uncooked, and I'm going to soak it in some water just until this is ready. Now, you can cook your meat mixture on the stove if you'd like, but I don't want to dirty another pot, so I'm going to wait until the cabbage is done, and I'm just going to cook my meat mixture in the Instant Pot. The flavor from the meat will be good for the sauce, and it's just one less thing to clean, but by all means, you can go ahead and cook it on the stove. Once that's done, I'll drain this, but we're not there yet. So once we get there, I'll show you. Okay, so I don't know what I was thinking or what I was reading, but we're actually not cooking the beef at all. So I don't need to worry about any of that. So I have 1 pound of ground beef here. I think I'm thinking of the way my mom used to make it. Years ago, we would have to cook everything first and then roll it up and bake it. But that's not the point, really, of the Instant Pot. So, here's the uncooked rice with the uncooked beef. You could use a mixture if you want, like whatever you would use for meatloaf. You can use veal, pork, whatever you like. I'm opening a can of tomato sauce here. And we're going to use about 1/3 cup. Just like that. Now season based on your preference. Oops. I'm going to use some garlic powder. Some onion, salt and pepper to taste, and I'm going to put in just a little bit of this umami spice, just a little. All right, and like I said, salt and pepper to your taste. And then you're just going to mix this all. You know what? My hands are clean. I clean under my nails, so don't worry. I'm just going to mix that all together. And I'm cooking for my family, so. Now, I will show you the cabbage in a minute. That's sitting over here on the side. It's all nice and tender. So the nice thing about this is you can make this, you can prepare it, and then throw it in the Instant Pot when you get home from work. You could also cook this in your, oh my God, I haven't used it forever. I don't even remember what it's called. Your slow cooker too. Okay, so let me go wash my hands real quick. All right, I'm gonna pour some of the sauce in the bottom of my pot over here, and a little bit of water, about a 1/4 cup of water. That way that will create the steam that we need. So you want about a cup total in the bottom. Just a little more water. About a 1/2 cup. All right, so you can place a trivet in here so your stuff doesn't just sit on it. It's up to you how you want to do it. So you just want to be careful because these are steamed, so they will break easily. And I mean, they don't have to be perfect, obviously. You're just going to pull them apart like that. If you find that it does break apart, you could easily fix it. That's no big deal. You could remove these big pieces of the core. I like eating them. They're good. And I'm just going to use a scoop so I don't have to worry about the meat. And then I just try to fold the side that is damaged first, and then just continue to roll them the best you can. They don't need to be perfect, guys. You're not going to see it. It's going to be in tomato sauce, and it's going to be cooked. So by the time you serve it, it'll end up being broken up a little anyways. If you need to do 2 pieces of cabbage, you can. Sometimes, like, there's a really thin piece, and it makes it a lot harder. So something like that, I would just try to lay that together, get the meat mixture, and then push it in like so. Try to roll it just like that. Cute little bundle, right? These are cute. I like these. So I'm just placing them in the pot. I'm going to go ahead, finish all of this, and show you before I cook it. All right, so I got all of these in here. This is one that doesn't have any meat in it. And that's all I had left of that head of cabbage. So I just stuffed that in there anyways. And now I'm taking the remainder of the tomato sauce. If you don't like these canned tomato products, like if you want a real sauce, I'm sure you could use jar sauce. It's just not something my family uses. But this does have some flavoring to it. But if you wanted to flavor yours, by all means, you can. Okay. So this is going to go on high pressure for 22 minutes. and then you're going to let it naturally release for 10 minutes. And then if it's still not completely released, you'll hit the quick release button. Now I'm serving this for Sunday dinner, so it's going to be in about an hour and a half before people get here. So I'm going to wait a little while before I actually cook this. So once it's all said, done and plated, I will insert a picture of what it looks like when it's done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe and share, and I will talk to y'all next time. Bye.